everybody. Welcome to my... this is not going to be a Let's Play. This is actually a quick tour of some stuff that I've been goofing around with on World Edit. You'll notice, like, see the rock walls over there that are all sheared smooth. I went through and I went on a bunch of my different single-player maps, and even the map of the old memory block server that, the second memory block server at least, that I was able to get my hands on through the owner, and thank you very much, Thirst. Anyway, this is my Sauron's Tower, Orthanc, and I plopped it down right in the middle of this map, and there's my little guardhouse, little mini tower. And then, let's see, I have World Edit installed on this map, so I'm going to take you on a quick tour. See, here's my Elven Forest. I took most of my cool single-player builds, and or builds that I think are cool, and I put them all on one map. So I have an Elven Forest over here. I don't have a way of like traveling around very well on this map yet. I just kind of threw them all together. I was planning on making roads coming out and, you know, hooking all this stuff up together, but so far I haven't had the time to do it. So I just thought I'd kind of show you what I was goofing around with. You can see, like, this would need a lot of work. This whole wall right here does not need to be there. So this is my Elven Forest. It's all lit up at night. No baddies spawn up in the trees, because all the trees are well lit. And there's my big tower. You can see in the distance there's a volcano. I'll take you over there in a minute. But first we're going to kind of do the Tarzan and jump through the trees. Ooh. Okay, this is Psychville from the memory block server. And there's my Edoras Feast Hall up there. So there's Psychville. I added a road. I started to clear a roadway heading toward the tower. It's not done yet. I haven't finished this bridge yet either. For some reason the cake was gone off of the map that I was able to download, so I don't have my giant cake, but it wouldn't really fit here anyway. So I got my my lighthouse, everything from Psychville. There's ruins over on that island. There's my blacksmithy. You can see all this stuff a little bit better if you go to my other videos on YouTube. I actually walk through all these buildings and show them off in pretty good detail, because I enjoy building and showing stuff off. So anyway, yeah, I've been playing this game for more than a year and a half now. I think Christmas time it'll be a full year or something. I can't remember, but a long time. Yeah, so anyway, this over here is Psychville. All this stuff that I'm mousing over right there, this building, the shrine, and that are all made by Dumpy Trump. And he was a guy on the server, and pretty much the only guy that built in Psychville besides me. So I got a lighthouse and a windmill. Those are the two main buildings. It's kind of cool. I actually get to show it in daytime now. Last time I just filmed this a few minutes ago, it was all dark. So this is my lighthouse. I like what Dumpy Trump did. He's another good builder, and he did all his work by hand as well. No cheating. He did his by hand. I cheated when I built my stuff over there. Most of what I built on this map, except for inside Psychville, I did all legit. Everything in Psychville, I spawned the blocks and used the World Edit tools with the wand. This over here is my graveyard with a mausoleum with a sarcophagus inside. It's pretty cool. Um, this is the Castle Grayskull, kind of. I put like a crown on it, and it was going to have fires and lava in the eyeballs, but it's not done yet. And my ship. This is one of my favorite builds. I kind of copied the two-tone color idea from Durandal of Aegis on his medieval Minecrafting series, and mine's quite a bit bigger than his, but I also cheated and spawned the blocks and stuff like that. Um, because of the strange shape of the ship, I wasn't able to use like the wand to do very much stuff. This is my obnoxiously built forge, my blacksmithy. It's got iron and gold floor. It's got a forge there with water. It's got a big work table and another forge there. I did the windows out of fence and single layers of what do you call them? Stone slabs. Anyway, that's Psychville. There's a set of ruins I made over there. It's not very well done, but it's done anyway. Now we're gonna go over to the Edoras Feast Hall, which was also inspired by Lord of the Rings. In case you didn't know, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. This is where the Knights of Rohan are from, and I did the lava. It's just kind of the lava is an addition that I did myself. I'll show you this part in just a minute. I'd like to take you on the tour from the beginning instead of coming in from the back of the place. There's a cow. Say hello, cow. Hello, cow. Okay, I built this road. Everything on this over here, Edoras Feast Hall, and everything I built by hand. I carved out underneath it, all by hand. And you'll see how big that is in a minute. Talking chests and chests and chests full of dirt and stone. And it's hard to see in here. Let's see, I got these set up with pictures on each one, on both sides. This is all cotton. I got all this from Punch and Sheep, all this wool. It's kind of hard to see up there, but that's all yellow wool, and I built that as pretty much as soon as you could dye wool. I built that with a single light stone block. This is a big king's throne chair up on a dais. It says, "Hail Theoden, King of Rohan," and I put the kingly picture behind it. And there's a little trapdoor over here, with no trapdoor actually, it's just a hole. That's where all the lava comes from that goes out the back of it. This is a little training ground area and a smithy where they have forges to make all their weapons. I started doing this right before I pretty much quit playing Minecraft single player and started using all these world edit tools. I built this all by hand. This was kind of a lot of work. I dug this all out by hand, trying to use up all my diamond. And I think I went through like 5 or 6 diamond picks and a bunch of iron ones. Underneath here, I carved this out with storage, and there's a secret little trapdoors where you can look past these torches that are in the wall. Ooh, sneaky. And that was going to go somewhere else, but it never made it. And then these goes deep into another underground chamber. Pretty cool. I was thinking about making an adventure map off of this map, because I put a lot of work into all these different buildings. It would be pretty cool to make something out of it and let people play on it and actually run through this map. If anybody knows how to upload maps to the forums, let me know. Send me a comment, especially if you're willing to help me out with that a little bit. You can see I placed this here with World Edit. This is my huge volcano. This is also known as Mount Doom. And I need to get rid of the glass because it really makes it look stupid, but that's okay. I was trying to make like lava, like rocks with lava trailing behind, falling down, and yeah, it didn't turn out so well. Anyway, this is I built this all by hand. That's hours and hours and hours of actually building this mountain. This mountain stopped right about where the entrance is right there. So I did all that top part by hand. The lava, I had to go all the way over by where that tower is over there to gather the lava underground, bring it over here bucketful by bucketful. Now it's gonna get dark again. Great. Um, that's okay. This all looks pretty darn cool at night, so this is actually a good thing. Um, Hours and hours of mining this obsidian. It probably wasn't hours and hours, but it sure felt like it. And up on top is the all-seeing eye of Sauron. And that's all legitly mined obsidian. And yeah, all the stuff over here was all legit. So anyway, that feast hall, this lava, I mean, there's probably a good 6 or 7 months of playing for me to make that tower and the wall all the way around it, to make this. Oh, which I should show you the inside just in case you haven't seen my Sauron's Tower video. If you haven't, check it out because I show all this stuff in good detail. Inside there, I fight monsters inside there. I walk you through that. And then inside here is just like inside Mount Doom with lava everywhere and a big flowing river of lava that was very hard to do, actually. I didn't just make it all pool up. Actually, I missed a couple spots. Oh well, we won't show that. Anyway, I made the one ring out of gold blocks. They're all mine legit also, since there's not much else to do with gold. I did that. That's before they made tools more useful if they're made out of gold. And, can't you just picture Gollum and Frodo fighting over the Ring of Power and Frodo, falls into the lava? That's the second time I did that. The first time I did it by accident, so I thought I'd just throw it in there. Whew. So, anyway, this is pretty much all of it. I will leave you off with a nighttime view of my main castle. This was my home base for many, many months. I have a special place in my heart for it, something like that. Thank you for watching. There's the tower, some of the other stuff. Can't see it all from one spot, but the map is huge. Let me know if you think an adventure based in this world would be pretty fun, and I will try to figure out something if I ever get enough time to do it. Thanks a lot. Bye.